What up, Holmes? Today we're getting right into the book of Matthew. All of chapter 3. And in those days John the Baptist came preaching pretty persuasively in the total shithole of Judea, saying, "What up y'all? John the Baptist in the house yo. And I say let yo hearts be turned from sin mutha-fwuckers, for the kingdom of heaven is near. Ya dig? For this is he of whom Isaiah the prophet said, the voice of one crying in the wasteland, make ready the way of the Lord, make his roads oh so straight." Now John was clothed in camel's hair, MC hammer pants and a rat fanny pack, with a leather band about him, and his food was locusts and honey. Next thing you know, Jerusalem and all Judea came to see him, giving much praise on his outfit, and all the people from near Jordan too. And they were given baptism by him in the river Jordan, saying openly that they had done wrong. John was fucking astonished at how freaky some of these confessions were. Like we're talking bestiality and other weird shit in some cases. But when he saw a number of the Pharisees and Sadducees coming to his baptism, he got super pissed off and said to them, "Children of lowly pitiful but snakes, at whose word are you going in flight from the epic wrath to come? Let your change of heart be seen in your works. Perhaps a good deed or two. And say not to yourselves, huge megacock, we have Abraham for our father, because God won't give a fuck and is able from these very stones to make new even better children for Abraham. And even now, the chainsaw is put to the root of the trees, every tree then which does not give juicy good fruity fruit is cut down, and burned to shit in the fire, if you catch my drift suckus. Truly, I give baptism with water to those of you whose hearts are changed, but the buddy that comes after me is way greater than I, whose dusty old shoes I am not good enough to take up. He will give you baptism with the Holy Spirit and with fire. He holds the instrument with which he will make clean his grain, he will put the good grain in his store, but the waste will be fucking incinerated in the fire which will never be put out, otherwise known as hell." So then Jesus finally came from Galilee to John at the river, to be given baptism by him. There was awkward silence between them for several moments, and then Jesus said, "Nice fanny pack man." John didn't want to baptize him, saying, "Come on bro. You're the son of fucking God. You hardly need baptizing. It is I who have need of baptism from you, what do you say homeboy?" But Jesus made answer, saying to him, "Just fucking baptize me dude, because so it is right for us to make righteousness complete." Then John caved like a little bitch and gave him baptism. And Jesus, having been given baptism, straight away went up from the water, nipples visible through his robe, and, the heavens opening, he saw the Spirit of God ever so gently floating down on him as a dove. And a voice came out of heaven, saying, "Yo, this is God. And he is my tenderly loved son, with whom I am very well pleased." Yes indeedly do. Well, things are starting to get interesting now, huh? Fucking thanks for tuning into today's reading, pal. And remember, if you want to be part of this legendary amazingness, just give a little love tap to that subscribe button. Click for Jesus yo.